Did you know the Black Death killed about 25 million people in Europe, while COVID-19 led to over 6.8 million deaths worldwide? Both pandemics exposed serious flaws in our health systems and triggered urgent calls for change. Why does it matter? These terrifying moments reshaped economies, influenced labor movements, and united communities in crisis. So how can history teach us to better face future challenges? In this video, we'll discover the surprising parallels between these two pandemics and what they mean for us today. Get ready to uncover the threads that connect history to the present. From plague carts to PCR tests, history often reflects the same underlying fears regarding public health vulnerabilities. The Black Death and COVID-19, despite being separated by centuries, expose critical weaknesses in health systems that can easily be overlooked. The Black Death, which ravaged Europe in the 14th century, occurred in an era marked by unsanitary living conditions and limited medical understanding. Its rampant spread resulted in the loss of up to 25 million lives, underscoring the urgent need for improved public health practices. This catastrophic event compelled society to reevaluate sanitation and medical care, ultimately paving the way for the development of modern public health systems. Fast forward to the COVID-19 pandemic, which similarly disrupted global stability and revealed significant flaws in health infrastructure. Reports of hospital overcrowding and disparities in healthcare access became alarmingly prevalent. By mid-2020, many US states saw hospital beds nearing 90% capacity, reflecting a severe lack of preparedness for a widespread health crisis. Just as the Black Death catalyzed reforms, COVID-19 has ignited crucial discussions about the necessity of enhancing health infrastructure and bolstering disease preparedness. Both pandemics serve as stark reminders of the importance of investing in health systems to safeguard public health and avert future outbreaks. In a world where trade and travel are intricately connected, the lessons learned from past pandemics must not be disregarded. Proactive investment in health infrastructure is essential to prevent history from repeating itself, echoing the adage that those who neglect the lessons of the past are destined to face similar challenges in the future. Both pandemics show how fear and misinformation can shape public response. In the 14th century, the Black Death drove people to abandon their loved ones and led to a wave of panic and scapegoating of marginalized groups. Just like in the past, COVID-19 sparked anxiety, leading to confusion and distrust about the virus and vaccines, which hindered effective action against the crisis. From plague carts to PCR tests, history consistently reveals deep-seated fear surrounding public health crises. During the Black Death in the 14th century, panic drove individuals to abandon sick family members and flee urban centers. This catastrophic epidemic claimed around 25 million lives and triggered widespread hysteria, with many attributing the illness to divine punishment or bad air. In their quest for protection, plague doctors wore beak-like masks stuffed with flowers, misguidedly believing these would purify the air. Unfortunately, this climate of fear fostered misinformation, leading to the scapegoating of marginalized groups, particularly Jews, who faced brutal violence as a result. Fast forward to the COVID-19 pandemic, which similarly unleashed waves of anxiety over health and economic stability. Lockdowns paralyzed daily life, with many individuals hesitant to leave their homes or engage in social interactions. The rapid spread of misinformation on social media compounded these fears, distorting public perception of the virus and vaccines. This environment of distrust gave rise to vaccine skepticism, as many refused to get vaccinated based on false claims. Both pandemics not only highlight the pervasive nature of fear and misinformation, but also expose critical societal flaws. Distrust and confusion obstructed timely and effective responses, resulting in higher mortality rates and extended suffering. The parallels between the Black Death and COVID-19 serve as poignant reminders of the unchanging human experience during crises. By examining these historical echoes, society can glean valuable insights for navigating contemporary public health challenges and enhancing future preparedness. These historical health crises not only stirred fear, but also exposed deep flaws in society. Just as the Black Death forced surviving workers to fight for better wages and conditions, the COVID-19 pandemic similarly prompted workers to seek improved rights in a changing job market. This connection highlights how both events acted as turning points for labor movements, showcasing the resilience of people when faced with adversity. The Black Death and the COVID-19 pandemic, though centuries apart, both unveiled significant cracks in societal structures, leading to powerful labor movements. The Black Death, which ravaged Europe from 1347 to 1351, resulted in the deaths of approximately 25 million people, creating a labor shortage that drastically shifted the balance of power. Surviving workers, now in high demand, began to assert their worth, demanding higher wages and improved working conditions. This leverage sparked pivotal events, such as the Peasants' Revolt in England in 1381, illustrating the profound impact of demographic shifts on labor dynamics. For instance, farmhands found themselves negotiating for pay that could be double their previous earnings. Parallel narrative. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 triggered massive job losses and disruptions across various sectors. As traditional employment opportunities dwindled, many individuals turned to gig work, such as food delivery and freelancing, resulting in a new landscape of labor. This transformation not only empowered workers to advocate for better rights within precarious job environments, but also ignited crucial discussions around benefits and job security. With gig workers constituting about 36% of the US workforce, their rising importance underscored the evolving nature of work in contemporary society. Both pandemics acted as catalysts for change, revealing how labor shortages can empower workers to negotiate for their rights. This common thread of resilience and the quest for better treatment reshaped societal perceptions of work and workers. By examining these historical parallels, society can glean valuable insights into the ongoing evolution of labor movements and the essential need for equitable treatment in the workforce. Both pandemics acted as turning points, showing how crises can empower workers to demand better conditions. Just as the Black Death changed the balance of power for labor in the 14th century, COVID-19 led to shifts in how people work and view their rights. This continuity emphasizes that during tough times, workers often come together to push for change and improve treatment. From plague carts to PCR tests, history consistently reveals similar fears associated with public health crises. The Black Death in the 14th century decimated nearly a third of Europe's population, resulting in a profound labor shortage that altered societal structures. Surviving workers found themselves in a position of power, able to negotiate for significantly higher wages and improved working conditions. This dramatic shift not only led to better pay, but also initiated crucial land reforms that undermined the feudal system, laying the groundwork for modern economies. Fast forward to 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic upended daily life and work norms. As businesses scrambled to adapt, remote work became a necessity. The rapid adoption of digital tools transformed traditional employment, prompting many companies to recognize the efficiency and cost-effectiveness of flexible arrangements. Research revealed that over 70% of employees preferred these new work models, suggesting a lasting change in workplace dynamics. Both pandemics exposed deep societal divides and sparked vital discussions about labor rights. The Black Death created an environment where workers could advocate for their needs, while the COVID-19 crisis prompted a re-evaluation of work-life balance and the rights of gig workers, who now represent a significant portion of the US workforce. In summary, while the Black Death initiated labor reforms, the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated a digital transformation and reshaped perceptions of work culture. These historical events, despite being separated by centuries, highlight a fundamental truth. In times of crisis, the labor force can unite to reshape the economy and demand better conditions. Both pandemics revealed how challenges can bring people together, showing the strength of community support in tough times. While the Black Death saw neighbors caring for the sick, the COVID-19 pandemic inspired a similar spirit, as people united to provide assistance and resources. These moments of solidarity, along with the changes in labor dynamics and public health awareness, highlight how crises can lead to important shifts and lessons for society. From plague carts to PCR tests, history consistently unveils shared fears during health crises. The Black Death and the COVID-19 pandemic have profoundly impacted societal structures, revealing the power of community support. During the Black Death, neighbors often stepped up to care for the sick, fostering a sense of solidarity that echoed through time. In the recent pandemic, this spirit of cooperation resurfaced as communities mobilized to provide food and support, demonstrating that resilience can emerge from adversity. Adapting to change has been another crucial lesson from these pandemics. The labor reforms initiated by the Black Death empowered workers to negotiate better conditions, while the COVID-19 pandemic has transformed the work landscape, with over 70% of employees expressing a preference for remote work. This shift not only highlights the adaptability of the workforce, but also emphasizes the potential for innovation that arises during crises. Public health awareness has also taken center stage in both historical events. The Black Death catalyzed improvements in sanitation practices, while the COVID-19 pandemic underscored the vital importance of vaccinations and proactive health measures. These lessons reinforce the necessity of continuous investment in health systems to prepare for future challenges. Moreover, both pandemics have brought issues of inequality to the forefront. Marginalized communities disproportionately experience the adverse effects of these crises, emphasizing the need for addressing social disparities to build resilience. The lessons drawn from the Black Death and COVID-19 are critical for society's evolution. They advocate for unity, the strengthening of public health systems, mutual support in communities, and a commitment to equitable resource access. By reflecting on these historical parallels, society can forge a stronger, more interconnected future, equipped to face the challenges that lie ahead. In conclusion, the enduring lessons from the Black Death and COVID-19 remind us of the vulnerabilities in our health systems and societal structures. Both pandemics exposed critical flaws, with the Black Death illuminating the dire need for sanitation and medical advancements, while COVID-19 highlighted disparities in healthcare access. Together, they sparked labor movements that transformed economic landscapes. For instance, the labor shortages after the Black Death empowered workers to demand better wages, echoing the recent push for rights among gig workers. As we navigate future challenges, these historical parallels underscore the importance of unity, equity, and proactive health investments. By learning from the past and addressing societal inequalities, we can build a more resilient future. Both pandemics illustrate that, despite adversity, communities can come together to advocate for change. And it's this spirit of cooperation that will ultimately guide us through the crises yet to come. They reveal our weakest points. But if we listen to the past, we just might prevent history from repeating. Choose wisely, young traveler. The next crisis may already be unfolding.